Madam, we just wanted to confirm, will you be needing room service again tonight? Those were the words that shattered the peaceful rhythm of my morning. I froze, the phone pressed against my ear, my heart thundering. Room service? What are you talking about? I asked. The receptionist replied politely. Your husband, Mr. Samir, checked into the Crown Pearl Hotel yesterday afternoon. He booked the suite under your name. Everything is registered to Mrs. Aisha. My name, my identity, my husband, a hotel, and I wasn't the woman with him. I felt my bones tremble. There must be a mistake, I said, but deep inside, something dark and painful whispered the truth. And then the shock grew deeper. When your son came with him, we assumed everything was fine. My son? My own son helped his father cheat on me? The phone slipped from my hand. Everything around me blurred. Samir had been distant for months, always claiming work trips, late-night meetings, and sudden emergencies. I trusted him. I trusted my son, Ayan, who adored his father. But now, they were using my name to hide something unspeakable. My mind spun, my heart cracked, my breath felt stolen from my lungs. But I wasn't weak. I wasn't going to cry in a corner. I needed answers, and I was going to get them, no matter how much it hurt. I didn't storm into the hotel immediately. No, I needed to understand how deep the betrayal ran. I called Ayan first. Beta, where are you right now? I asked, as calmly as I could. My 19-year-old son's voice was uneasy. I'm, at college, Mom. A lie. His voice cracked the way it always did when he lied. Ayan, look at your phone location, I said coldly. There was a long silence, then a trembling whisper. Mom, I can explain. Explain? Explain helping his father cheat on me? Explain letting my name be used like a mask? He's coming home, he said quickly, panicking. Please don't go anywhere, please. But that plea only confirmed one thing. There was something he desperately didn't want me to see. I left my house and drove straight to the Crown Pearl Hotel. My hands were tight around the steering wheel, my heart a mix of rage, pain, and a strange new courage I didn't know I had. When I reached the hotel, the receptionist recognized me instantly. Oh, Mrs. Aisha. Oh, you're back so soon. Back? I repeated sharply. Yes, you signed in yesterday with your husband. You were wearing a red scarf. I wasn't wearing any scarf. I wasn't here. Someone pretending to be me was. Pretending to be me. I asked for access to the security footage. As the manager brought it up, my heart pounded louder than the hotel lobby music. And then it played. Samir walked into the hotel, smiling. Beside him was a young woman, maybe 24 or 25, with long hair, stylish clothes, and nervous excitement. I felt sick. But then my breath caught again. Behind them, walking casually, was my son, Ayan. He held a bag. He joked with his father. He smiled at the woman. My own son, helping, encouraging, laughing. The video ended. Everything inside me shattered. But still, I did not break. Not yet. A woman's silence is dangerous, but a mother's silence? Unpredictable. I didn't cry. Instead, I walked out of the hotel with one burning decision. I needed to catch them red-handed. So I waited in the hotel lobby. Hours passed. My son texted repeatedly. Mom, please come home. Mom, don't go anywhere. Mom, please listen. But I ignored him. Around 7 p.m., they appeared. Samir walked out first. The young woman clung to his arm, and Ayan followed them, carrying a shopping bag. Samir froze when he saw me. His face turned pale. Aisha, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? I repeated, my voice disturbingly calm. The question is, what are you doing here and using my name? The young woman stepped back. Ayan's eyes filled with terror. Samir tried to speak, but I raised my hand sharply. No lies, no stories. I saw the footage. Ayan whispered shakily, Mom, please, she's not what you think. Don't you dare, I said, turning toward him. Don't you dare explain what you helped your father hide. My son burst into tears, but tears wouldn't wash away betrayal. The young woman suddenly stepped forward. Madam, she said, her voice trembling, I didn't know he was married, I swear. He said you two were separated, and that your name was still on his ID because the divorce wasn't processed yet. Samir shouted, Ria, stop talking. No, I said firmly. Let her speak. Ria looked at me with guilt-filled eyes. He told me you left him. He said you didn't care about him. He said your son hated you, and I believed him. My head spun. What kind of lies had he been weaving? Why drag my son into it? Then the revelation came. Ria whispered, I found out the truth yesterday. That's why I asked Ayan to meet me today. I wanted him to help me tell you. I blinked, confused. Ayan nodded helplessly. Mom, I didn't come here to help Dad cheat. I came because Ria told me everything. I didn't believe her at first, but Dad really is cheating. I wanted to tell you, I swear. I felt the world shift under my feet. My son hadn't been helping him. He had been following him, investigating him, trying to uncover the truth. And Samir realized his lies had collapsed. He turned furious. Ayan, you betrayed me. No, Ayan said firmly, stepping in front of me like a shield. You betrayed Mom. Samir's face twisted with anger, shame, and frustration. For years, he had been playing innocent. For months, he had been manipulating our son. He tried to speak, but I cut him off. Why my name? Why use my identity? Samir finally snapped. Because hotels check IDs, and I didn't want anything traced back to me. Using your ID was easier. You never check your wallet anyway. Such confidence. Such arrogance. And what about the young woman? I asked coldly. How long has this been going on? He looked away. Ria whispered, 8 months. 8 months. 8 months while I worked, cooked, cared, supported him, trusted him. I inhaled deeply. Samir, you used my name. You used our son. And you used another woman's trust. You want to know where I'm going from here? He glared at me. You're not taking my son away. Ayan stepped forward. Dad, I'm staying with Mom. Always. You lied to me. You lied to her. You lied to everyone. Ria took a step backward. Madam, I'm so sorry. I will speak the truth anywhere you ask. Court, police, anywhere. Samir panicked. Aisha, you can't do this. I'll lose everything. I looked at him with a strength he had never seen in me. Samir, you already lost everything the moment you decided to check into that hotel with her in my name.